Welcome back to another episode. It's Double OG, aka Truth Seeker Lionheart. Rawr. Back at it again. And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. So I'm gonna jump this video off right quick and ask you guys a question. Is money your master? Is money your master? Does money control you? Now, a lot of people, I've heard multiple people say that people with money got the most problems. And that's not entirely true. And their logic behind saying that is that rich people got to worry about how they're going to make more money and they worrying about losing money or whatever. But that's not entirely true. Every rich man don't worry about money. Some rich men got so much overflow that they don't have to worry about nothing. They don't have to think about nothing. You get to a point in your life where you could obtain things, you could get goals, you could get the car you always wanted, the house you always wanted, the money you always wanted. But once you get it and experience it, it starts to not mean that much to you. So most wealthy people and most people who have abundance of things, they're used to things. They don't care about it like poor people do. So the question of the day, is money your master? And I'm here to tell you that for most people, money is your master. For the 95% of the world that's not rich, that don't have resources, money is your master. And what do I mean by when I say that? What does the word master mean? Master is one who's over you, who controls you, who tells you what to do, what you can't do, and what you can do. So when you have a master, you have to run everything by your master before you do anything. So most of us, if you live in the United States of America and most other countries and states or whatever, you need money. If you don't got money, certain things you can't do. If you don't got money, certain things you can't, certain places you can't go. When you don't have money, you have limitations. And we live in a world that's based off of money. You need money to buy vehicles. You need the money to get a hotel. You need money to take a trip. You need money to go hiking. You need money to put clothes on. You need money to shave, haircut. Everything is about money. And we are all a slave to money. But we don't have to be. But before I get to that point, let's talk about how money is your master. When was the last time you woke up and said, I'm going to do what I want to do today? When was the last time you woke up and said, I'm going to eat what I want to eat? I'm going to go where I want to go? When was the last time you said, I'm going to buy what I want to buy? When was the last time you said, I'm going to take a trip when I want to take a trip? Money is your master. And in connection with your money is your job. Your job is also your master. You can't leave it when you want to leave it. You can't take a vacation when you want to take it. You can't make as much money as you want to make because your master tells you how much you can make, how much you can't make. What you can be and what you can do is all determined by your master. But it don't have to be like that. When you're making a car payment, who's your master? The dealership. When you're paying that mortgage on your house, Do you really own your house? No. Did you really buy the house if you just bought it and you got a mortgage on it? Nope, you don't own it. So the whole while you're paying your mortgage, paying your car payments, and paying for anything, whoever you're paying to is your master. And you're a slave to the lender. Whoever lent you something is your master. Because guess what? You're indebted to them. You have to pay and do a thing according to their terms, not your terms. But it don't have to be like that. So the question is, how do we live on our own terms? How do we become the master and not the slave? How do we become the lender and not the borrower? That's what the question is. Most people live their life as consumers. Every day of your life that you wake up, every day of your life, you're consuming, you're buying, you're spending, and you're not producing anything. So you're just like the other 95% of the world. Slaves. And money is your master, your job is your master, and everyone that you borrowed from is your master. Everything that limitates you is your master. But it don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. But in most cases, it is like that. And this is how we live in the world that we live in. We're slaves to some sort of master. We're borrowing to have things that we can't afford, and we become a slave to it, and we're okay with it. But it don't have to be like that. We're so programmed that we don't feel good unless we're enslaved by something. The things that we think we need are the things that keep us in bondage, that keep us broke, that keep us borrowing, that keep us not reaching our fullest potential, keep us stressed out, keep us sick, keep us dependent. But it don't have to be like that. Most people are voluntary slaves. And their master is everything that is taking money away from them. Everything that you had to borrow from is draining you. But it don't have to be like that. For all poor people, money is your master. For most rich people, money is not their master. They use money to control things, to have dominion over things, as we should. Are you a controller or are you a consumer? Are you a master or are you a slave? That's what the question is. And most people are slaves. Most people, money is your master. And that's all I had to say today. It's Double OG, aka True Seeker Lionheart, checking out, and I'm gone, boy.